Hey, this is Rick Stromer, and you're watching Toy Geeks Behind the Counter.
In? Everybody in the shot? Everybody good?
I'm sometimes in.
All right.
There's no episode.
I know.
Oh, every time.
He just wants to smash it.
Smash!
Whenever he does that, it's like, instantly need ibuprofen.
Oh.
It's rough.
I know. It's hard.
Next episode, I'm going to have ibuprofen ready to go.
And
It's
here you
rough.
go.
Rough.
Rough.
Are you going to intro us in?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
What's up, toy fans? Welcome back to another episode of Toy Geeks Behind the Counter. I am the newly minted Mr. Gaspar.
Newly minted.
Wow, it even came with a button.
I'm the open package Ben.
I'm Luke.
I'm Sarah Jo.
You guys should have kept it going. Newly minted,
I'm
open
just not
package.
that clever right now. I've
I
been
was
in
supposed to say something else?
Like,
Played with.
played with.
the used and thrift stored Luke Chueh.
Ooh.
Near.
Good enough.
I'm good enough.
There you go. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for another week, and we have a special guest, if you haven't noticed. Of course you have. It's Luke Chueh, everyone!
Hey, you gotta insert that, children screaming.
Yeah,
applause,
exactly.
Please.
Leave it up
A
to the
gif of
editor.
Kermit the Frog going like this.
Please. Nice.
You're the only one that
Technology.
didn't do that.
That's on there.
Oh, okay. So Luke, what have you been up to?
I have been in an art cave, my shedio, my studio, it's a little shed that I turned into a studio for the past 4 months.
Oh, wow.
Painting every day, stepping out once for San Diego Comic-Con, and stepping out again today to promote my show,
Yay.
Anthropomor-WHAAAT.
What?
Great name, by the way.
What is it?
So, Anthropomor-WHAAAT.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
It's not a 4-letter word.
No, it's not.
It's a much longer one.
Very. So,
You know?
what's the, for those that don't know, like me, what it means? What is like the theme? Like,
Well, my work, the overarching theme of my work has always been anthropomorphized, right?
Right.
Or anthropomorphic, and so I kind of wanted to be kind of clever and figure out a way of twisting the words around to also illustrate the kind of narratives that I usually illustrate, which are usually unpleasant narratives or sad ones. Generally, 4-letter words starting with an F. I'm assuming this is a family-friendly show.
It is.
so
We try.
Sometimes. I mean,
I'll do my best to,
George
keep
would
the F-bombs
disagree.
under control because, I have a tendency of using them
That's all right.
as punctuation.
If it comes out, it comes out. It's all right.
Okay.
We can bleep it.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
fantastic. And so, because I decided that I didn't want to adhere to any specific themes in this show, I wanted to kind of find a title that would just, bring it all together in one way or another. So, Anthropomor-WHAAAT.
I like it. And the show opens.
The show opens on September 8th, I believe, this upcoming weekend.
Why, that's this weekend.
But it'll
My
be
God!
Up, but it'll be up for a month or
It'll be up for
so.
4 weeks or 5 weeks. I think Corey Halford now does
It's a little
2
bit
weeks.
longer.
Yeah, well, they extended it, decided not to, kill their staff because, 3 weeks and 3 galleries. It's a lot to do between, a small, group of people that work there.
And you said it's at the Corey Halford Gallery?
It's in Corey Halford in downtown Los Angeles.
Nice.
How many new paintings did you do for it?
22.
What?
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're not all bears.
How many of those paintings?
I don't want any of those.
Forget them. How many of those paintings are going to turn into bootleg T-shirts in Japan?
I hope all of them. So
That's amazing. Just walking the streets of Harajuku and finding, just like you turn a corner and there's a whole bunch of Luke Chueh T-shirts.
And even I usually find them in Nakano-Broadway, which is where I usually do my shopping because nerd stuff.
That place is the best.
And
It is.
And they have Luke Chueh T-shirts.
And there's a corner somewhere deep in the corner in recesses of Nakano Broadway is this bootleg, clothing store, and I found like 4 of my paintings like transformed into shirts. And I
Well,
was
22
like,
more to go.
Do you buy that stuff?
I do,
Yeah.
of course. How
I
can
would
I
too.
not?
That's
Like
awesome.
you know, it's the sentiment is just so.
You're
like,
supporting the bootleg industry.
You know what? I don't have any representation in Japan, so to know people are actually
So if we want to make Luke Chueh toys, we just have to release them in
Put 'em in
Japan,
Japan.
and that's
Yeah.
it, and then he won't care. So speaking of toys that you've been working on,
yes.
you've recently, or actually not that long ago, you and Monkey King did a Kickstarter.
We did.
And I actually got my prize box.
Apparently,
or-
Ben pledged a lot higher than I did because my package was way smaller.
What did you get?
I got a pin.
Oh, I think I pledged, like, it wasn't the highest, of course, package, but I wanted all the stuff.
So
So-
did I, but I could only get the pin.
So I haven't even.
Ben and George, thank you very much for supporting the Kickstarter project.
I
And
haven't-
to all of you who did contribute, your help
Is that
was
it?
very much appreciated, and we are still, of course, chugging along, and
I hear you're still working on the zines.
I'm still working on my zines, the
I got the
Ghost Bear
update.
zines. Oh, you got the black and black one. Nice.
So
Look at this packaging.
tell us what we're opening here. Actually, go.
I want to see that one. I don't care about any of this other
George,
stuff.
here, take a look at this
Turn it
bad boy.
around.
Oh my
Everyone
gosh.
can see.
Monkey King dispensaries.
And what's in? So what's in here? This is. I
Uh,
love the pharmaceutical
that's
bags.
the glow in the dark one.
Sodium iodide.
Yeah, that's the only radioactive medication that I could find to justify the glow in the dark, nature of the prisoner.
Are these
it's not a
vinyl?
narcotic.
Are those vinyl or resin?
They are resin, and that's a resin as well. I don't know why people don't like resin. I think resin's amazing. I think resin has a nice heft and sharpness to it that you just don't get out of vinyl.
So you got this.
That's the thing I got. Yeah.
That's cool.
And
So
I think I get the thing when it comes out, like the animation when it comes out, but I just didn't get that yet.
Oh, that's right, the animation.
And the animation one comes out, which is coming.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
A big old flocked,
Can I have you sign this for me?
Of course.
Yay!
Of
Oh, I
course.
got that too.
You got
Nice.
the print, and then you got the black on black possessed, which is apparently
Sergio, will you open that? While George and I drool over this guy.
Look at this.
That is so well done.
it's a lot better than hand flocking by hand.
Is that what you did with the little guns?
The little ones were all
my
like
God.
hand flocked by Team Monkey King, by blending a bunch of different flocks,
Oh my gosh, it's heavy.
but
Look at that. And it's got
you get
the,
That is so cool. So the
you
way
put it
I
back
would
inside.
display it is I would put it back in.
and then you would cover it with a bunch of weed, man.
It actually says "Do not smoke" the contents.
Do not
Like, is
smoke.
there anyone that actually tried it? Come on.
You just gotta go in there and I actually did the labels based on other dispensary labels.
Nice.
And then there's
Look at
the
that.
black on black. We're actually, going to. The plan is to do a cyan, yellow, magenta,
Oh, cool.
version of them. And
Now-
then
Did the honey bear one sell out?
I think this is pretty close. I'm not sure if it's completely sold out yet, but it's pretty close. But the goal is I think the magenta will be a Monkey King exclusive. The yellow one will obviously be an Asia exclusive, and the blue one will obviously be a European exclusive.
Oh, I need to get in on this exclusive stuff.
Because color and ethnicity.
So of course. So which ones were like complete Kickstarter exclusives?
That one.
That one's a complete.
That one.
Uh-huh.
This one.
Wow, so much.
Which is
All of
why
them.
which is why I had now you understand why I had to back it?
And we will not. They will not be available outside.
Wow.
So.
I feel special.
You are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So these will probably be the most flippable pieces of mine ever.
Ever?
Probably.
And this is so beautiful. This with the shiny black and the matte black. I really love that.
Let's flip it.
Oh, it's mine.
Let's see how much you can sell it for.
Let's have Luke flip it.
I love it. I love the packaging.
Where do you get these giant dispensary containers?
Well,
It's so
that's the
cool.
reason why the big ones were not cheap, was because we had to customize, make these containers, and like unfortunately they don't make these this size.
So
you know, go figure.
Do you remember when Funko used to sell toys in their in the pill packages like that?
Well, it wasn't. It was what, plastic.
It was still Funko back then.
Oh, I mean,
It was just before Pop.
Was it Funko or was it Mike's separate company?
They were at the Funko booth. Let me
Oh.
look at that thing.
And that glows in the dark, right?
That's the glow in the dark one. So yeah.
I have all of them, including the exclusive 3D retro one.
Yes.
How'd
So-
you get that one?
I know a few people. So I had, in order to get the whole set, of course, I needed to back the Kickstarter.
Well, thank you very much for your support.
Oh, this is awesome, man! You guys did such a good job with all of these.
Yeah.
You know, so how soon do you think we'll see the animation?
It's taking a little while. It made a lot of changes between you know, when we started the Kickstarter to now, what the idea behind the animation, because I think we promoted it as, you know, being a kind of collection of, like, you know, animating some of my paintings, and then we kind of, like, you know, we're like, you know, we want to do the festival circuit, you know, with whatever project we're working on, because if we're going to do something and, like, you know, caught this money together, we've got to go, like, you know, big, and we got to go all the way. And so we kind of were able to you know, put together a solid, you know, script narrative, and, you know, turn it into a short story. And, you know, now yeah, we're going from there, and you know, like locking down the model, because it's all going to be done in 3D, because, you know,
Stop
technology.
motion, yeah.
You know, well, no, like, I mean,
3D animation.
Animation, yeah.
Oh wow!
Because technology, you know, that's what
Because
people
technology.
do. So it's the only way you'll be able to do it without having to hire an army to, like, you know, put together your animation. you
Nice.
know, and to also make it look like, you know, good.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense. Awesome stuff. And if our viewers want to buy the other editions of these, they can usually find it
at monkeyking.com.
Nice.
So, or wherever else I am producing stuff. I'm also working on a new figure with a company called BTSS to infiltrate that Chinese market, because that's where it's really happening right now.
Really?
It's crazy.
China.
Like, I saw Jack there. You know, Jack usually sits here. Jack, yeah. You know,
He's probably in China right now buying more toys.
He's probably in China right now, because that's where
Guys,
all
he's
the
right
cool-
there.
What are you talking about?
I can see him.
There's nothing in front of us, just cameras.
No, I swear, he's right
Nope,
there.
nope.
Jack, say something.
Don't say anything, Jack, if you're not there, because you're not there.
But
Swear.
He's in
right
China
there.
buying toys.
that Chinese market is insane, and you know, and so it feels like, it literally feels like 2009, 2007.
Oh,
you
the
know,
good
Wow.
days.
you know, remember that? Remember
So
those
get ready for a
days?
crash, China.
Right before the crash.
Hey, China, it's all going to drop off.
Yeah, you
Sell
know.
it now. Sell it now.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
speaking of toys from the Asian market, let's go ahead and open up some blind boxes here. You may have heard of these. Oh. All right, I'll take that one.
It's Bear Brick.
These are Bear Brick from MEDICOM.
These guys are
Good.
going to be at DesignerCon.
They are going to be at DesignerCon.
Amazing.
So
Are these new?
these are fairly new. These are Series 35, which
Series 35.
35.
It's like
Is that all? I don't start collecting until
it's
you
like
get
the
to 40.
Simpsons of designer toys.
they are.
Wow. Like, and I'm
what do you-
assuming
is
they're
there
not
anything
doing
you
a
want?
series a year.
there's a
I'm assuming they're
Waldo.
doing like several
Yeah, I want
series
a
a year,
Waldo.
right?
Yeah, well, they do usually about maybe 1 to 2 a year.
So they've been doing this for approximately 17 years.
Well, they're celebrating, or I think they've been around for 25 years.
You know, 17 years only means 2001, which is kind of amazing. Like, when I think 17 years, I'm like, oh, that's got to be like 1973. When I was born.
The good
45 years ago.
Remember? We're old now.
Yeah.
As I just mentioned,
Whoa. I don't know.
Oh, it's a Doraemon, right? No?
It's Artist Series. We got the Artist Series one.
All right. There, I got in.
Oh, what'd you get?
Oh, you have to get in 2 times.
Oh, I got. What is this
for
one?
your safety?
Crinkly.
I
Crinkly.
got.
Nice finish right there. Look at that.
Yeah, I like that.
Wait a
Matte.
minute. What did I get?
Don't use your teeth.
I know. My teeth are totally like messed up right now.
Mine's not on the box.
You got a special
You got
one.
the Super Chase.
What is that?
Oh, that is from what's that? I know that it's Curio from
Oh, wait, there's a card.
it's kind of like Gundam, but you know, it's not Gundam.
It's this guy.
Yes.
What
there
does it
is. It says something in Japanese.
Okay, yeah.
But I actually kind of collect some of these toys because he's a badass.
Really?
He is a badass.
Well, then I'll trade you.
What?
There you go. Since you'll
There we
appreciate that more.
go. Boom. And you got like this.
I got a K.
Hey.
Now I just need what 7 other letters to complete it.
Yeah? Is it 7? No, you need 8.
Oh yeah,
You need to get that, at sign.
That's
you know,
true.
that would be the good one.
it's very bronzy.
That's a nice finish. What'd you get?
I can't open mine.
I think
Gotta
I know
force it
what
out.
yours is. I think I actually have a large version of the actual toy that's based off of.
This one?
No, this one.
Oh.
Because they made like those hunters.
Here you go.
Yeah,
oh.
this actually a repair because he pilots that.
Oh, cool. I like the clear
Oh.
ears.
Yeah.
Clear ears
Yeah.
are cool.
That's kind of cool.
That's
Clears.
nice.
Clears.
And
these
you
guys are
got the
buddies.
Artist Series.
Yeah, it looks like a.
I got Japanese Jabba Jaw.
That looks. It looks like Doraemon. You know.
Can't say those words.
I didn't
You
know.
just got bleeped.
No.
You will never know what.
Yay! Achievement unlocked.
Mine looks like it's got a in its mouth.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Look
Wow.
at it. Tell
It
me that
does.
doesn't
It
look like
does. It does. It looks like he's going. I just got a pixelated right now too.
My goodness.
This is so
So
awful.
let's go back to talking about the clear ears on this one.
Yes. Clear
And the
ears.
matte
Clears.
finish. More matte finish that I like.
Sorry, guys.
Do you like the metallic?
I like the metallic
Watch.
K.
K? Oh, the metallic K. I see what you did
K.
there.
That is nice.
Okay.
I like that. And like the clear ears, I like the fact that they don't modify their sculpts to kind of,
Do you think MEDICOM is watching?
Absolutely. The entire team right now is
Alright,
watching.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay, good. I don't know what you would say.
These are wonderful.
Look at that tail. That's weird.
It's a
There's
whale
ta-
tail.
Yeah, it's a whale.
Series 35, you guys.
I got Jabba Jaws.
You know what the one thing that I like about the Bear Bricks as a retailer is that their price is basically stayed the same almost. Like in terms of like the Bear Brick is still around $5.
That's it?
Yeah.
Are you just marking them wrong?
I don't know, am I?
They
No.
can't be. Can that be right?
They're either 5 or 6, but
Retail.
Yeah, retail.
You serious?
Yeah.
That's cheap.
Yeah, that's
Now,
ridiculously cheap.
when you buy the ones that are not blind box, like it's the same. Like let's say the Waldo one, if it came in a separate blister pack
By itself.
itself, you're probably going to spend anywhere between 10 to 15
Okay.
because you're buying the one that you want. Same thing with the Batman; it'll come in a special box or a special
Is there a
blister
Batman
pack.
in there?
Yeah, there's a Batman. See, Justice League.
Huh, look at that.
How about that? But you could have opened a Batman here too?
You could have.
Huh.
But, you know, the percentage of getting it is 6.25.
Right.
Which is why, if you want to buy the Batman directly, it's going to
Photons.
cost you.
Sorry.
What is it called again?
It's Votoms, Armored Trooper Votoms. From these two.
To be
Nice.
fair, my artist one was 6.25.
Yeah, you just don't
like this
value
guy.
it, unfortunately.
I don't know who the artist is, nor do I care about that whale.
Maybe it's a baby shark.
It's a dolphin.
I don't want it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I like them.
you can't make me like it.
If you are
Yeah.
watching and you have a collection of all your Bear Bricks, can you please post a photo of your collection? Because we love to see pictures of collections.
Yes.
Especially if there are 35 series of Bear Bricks. That's such a commitment. Are you still buying them? And if you are still buying them, If this has a B, does that mean there's the whole alphabet?
Yes.
And do you want the whole alphabet?
No, it's not
No,
the
it
whole
says
alphabet.
bear
It
brick.
spells out bear brick.
Oh, okay. Phew. Thinking like the whole alphabet.
9.
Yeah.
But wow.
Look at that artist one.
Well,
That's only
you have to
2%.
get 2 B's, 2 R's. So I mean, like that.
It's a lot.
What?
What
What is it, George?
I'm a key guy. I'm sorry.
They haven't made
I think-
keys in years.
I don't care.
Wait, you have a key for
Oh my
sale at the
gosh.
shop. I was completely shocked to
Keys
see
are a
that.
total ripoff of these bear bricks.
They're cuter designs, though.
Ripoffs.
I'm a key fan.
Bootlegs.
My first.
Chinese cheap imitation bootlegs.
All of these things are made in frickin' China. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
but-
I know, but Bear Brick was the first. And like Key Bear, the thing about the Key Bears is like he didn't even like try that hard to be like, well, it's a bear with 2 round ears, and I'm gonna make a bear with 2 round ears. But you like it better.
I like the key bear better. I like the
They all
design
are.
better. I like the feel of the figure better. I like the quality of it better.
And
What about these little cards?
yeah, you got the
Yeah.
Armor Super Votoms, and you got the
Little
what's his
cards.
name- What's his name from Armor Super Votoms?
He used to
And
do
they're like
cards,
hanging
too.
out.
Yeah, he
What's
did
up?
cards.
I want a pilot.
I was actually, I liked both when they were out. The thing that upsets me about Key is that the owner, Raymond, basically quit. Like, he stopped making them. He's like, I'm going to make an Xbox one, or I'm going to make...
Yeah, he just did licensed stuff so he can make money.
It's not even licensed stuff. It's like promotional products only.
Yeah.
Well, he's making money.
Just make money.
It's hard to make money, actually.
I know.
No, it's not easy.
Yeah. All right. I think we got time for one more.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yay.
Are you a fan of the Rick and Morty?
I am. I'm not crazy about it, but I am a fan.
Well, there you go.
Woo! It's the slippery stair.
The Slippery Stair from Kidrobot.
I have not. I don't think I've gone that far in the series. I
Wait a
think I've
minute.
watched the first season.
Yeah,
Is
that's an
this-
episode.
No, is this the one where they're like up in the clouds and they have to go down? I actually saw this episode. I think
Yeah.
this is episode 3 or something. I've seen 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, is it on
One of
episode
them.
3?
Yes.
Was this the one where they go into dreams and like? you
No.
know,
This one is the one. So it starts off where Morty is like, if we're gonna do an adventure,
One
I
piece.
want to pick what the adventure is.
Yeah, he lets the kid pick this time.
Yeah, Morty picks it,
I don't know if
and
he's the
that's Morty. I just said Morty's the kid. Think Marty, Morty,
Got it.
Rick, Doc.
That's the sound
So,
it makes when it moves.
the-
It's a slug.
the-
It's all.
So they're really tiny, but the stairs are really big because they were like in the giant world, and they pissed off the giant, and it's like they got into a lot of trouble. But they took the slug to travel down the stairs. So there it is.
Pew, pew.
Yep. 25 schmeckles.
This one is 25 schmeckles, which actually comes out to 50 US.
You know what I like about it? I like the fact that it looks like the animated characters. Like it's not some weird stylized dunny version of like like TMNT characters or whatever. It's like hey, like you like
It's licensed property toy.
Rick and Morty. There
That's why it has
is.
the adult
Wolf-
swim name on the
Wolf-
bottom.
Freaking
There it
Morty
It
on the
doesn't-
slippery stair.
But it doesn't look like there's any articulation.
It's a statue. I mean, like,
Statue.
yeah, it's
It's a toy. What are you gonna do? Play with it?
like you make those weird
It's
squelchy
just
sounds
a
and push it
toy.
along.
And that's
What are
it.
you gonna do? Play with it?
Maybe.
Another
So this-
another winner from George.
So this is the second medium-sized Rick and Morty vinyl figure made by Kidrobot. The first one was the Portal one that was actually released about a little more than a year ago.
This
And we
looks
actually
better than that.
we had the release party for that one here at the
Not
store.
Is that when he did the mural outside?
That's when Matt Gondek did the mural outside
Mm.
for the event, which was coincidental because we got him to do a mural, and then we said, hey, how about you do Rick and Morty, because we're going to have a Rick and Morty event. And he's like, as long as I can meet the creators, I'll do Rick and Morty. And we're like, of course you can meet the creators because they're going to be here. So it worked out.
Nice.
But this actually came out with a whole bunch of other Adult Swim figures. Just like last time, they had a blind box series for Adult Swim, so they did a series 2, which we'll probably open up later on, and on another episode. And I don't know, like the first one sold really well, and it was
People love this
Yeah,
show,
little
man.
Mickey hands.
Yeah.
Little Mickey hands.
Didn't it get renewed for like 800 years or something like that?
something like that.
Because
I
black
mean,
hands. are
okay,
bad.
Can I ask a question that's
Yeah.
dumb from someone that doesn't watch that much TV? Is this a show for adults?
Yes.
Is it appropriate for children?
No.
It's Adult Swim.
Yes.
It could.
So it
They
airs
do
in the night?
curse on it.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
do?
Oh,
They
yeah.
swear?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
If you-
it's adult themed.
It's
Yes.
very much adult themed.
Is it loopy? It looks loopy.
It's pretty crazy.
It
I
gets
like
crazy.
Morty.
It takes the, like, if you're, especially they're going on the whole Back to the Future nostalgia thing.
The references are for people our age.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like instead of Doc and Marty, which the creator even said that I based these characters off Doc and Marty. That's why it's Rick and Morty.
I see.
But he's his grandfather, and you find out a whole bunch of things. It's actually, the storyline is really good if you follow it, and they have like special celebrity guests on the show all the time, which is fantastic, and music, and I love it. But a lot of people can't get past. Some people can't get past, like, Rick is like, ugh, like a drunk like that, ugh, talks like that, like, you know, it's like he's got that, and there's a lot of gross stuff, a lot of like guts and blood and
All right.
just things going crazy.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
And I think this is a fine representation of what I think this show is about.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
an exactly correct statement.
Yeah.
My son would just turn it like this and go pew 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 because he's 5.
See, you
Morty.
can play with it.
There you go.
What else you got? Is
What do you
it-
think, Luke?
Like I said, I like the fact that they are accurately portrayed, like from the animation, because I don't like these overly stylized, like characters, that are like, let's make a donny out of it,
Hey,
and-
hey, what? Oh,
Oh.
why'd you do that?
or let's make a bear brick.
I've
of
realized
it.
that George is a cat.
He is.
He just likes throwing things off the edge.
Luke, is there anything else you want to say about your work or your show or
Yeah. Tell
what-
us more.
Go
what's-
to it and look at it.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of my more ambitious shows. So 22 like new original paintings, and like half the show is kind of me trying like definitely like something outside of my comfort zone. So who knows, maybe we'll see the next new toy. At the show. I don't know.
Better be a bear.
It's got to be a damn bear. So basically, half the show will sell, and the other half won't.
No, it'll sell. It'll all sell. All your pieces always sell out.
That's not necessarily
You remember
true.
that one painting you did that time that was like a pig on a throne? Wasn't it like it was super loose style, like
Yeah, that thing was crazy.
it was for a show at Copro Gallery.
Yeah.
Oh, it was I think I did a remake of. Actually, I have a print of that hanging in my kitchen, or my dining room. I mean, and that was a remake of a Francis Bacon painting, which was featured in the first Batman movie by, what's his name, Scissorhands guy.
Johnny Depp?
Oh,
Tim Burton?
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton's Batman, and it
89
was
Batman.
it was the one
best
where.
Batman.
It was the one where Joker's like crew were like destroying like art,
the art, yeah.
and
I like
and
this one.
And it's like, stop, I like this one, and and so like that painting has always been like kind of a part of my psyche, because I watched that movie like 8 or 9 times.
It is the best Batman movie, though, so it's okay. It's
because I
allowed.
got caught up in the hype of
The Bat Dance.
yeah, the Bat
Totally.
Dance. I was
the
doing
Bat
it
Dance in that
all
one?
day, all night long. Too bad I can't remember the moves anymore. I'll be doing it for you right now.
I
But,
don't know, I like that painting. That was cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. And then I've got some new toys coming out, and with BTSS toys.
Now, are they going to be available? You're actually going to be at Decon.
They will be. We are working to get some of these products available at DesignerCon.
Yay!
So, you know, yeah. So, you know, we'll see. I'm very excited to see how DesignerCon comes together. I saw that episode, you know, and I even listened to the Marshroom Toy Hour that you did.
Yeah.
You know, trudged through that.
You're talking about the episode with Mr. Mike Becker of Funko, or are you?
I watched that one too. I've been watching, you know, a lot of the more recent episodes of this show because I enjoy the more relaxed format.
Thanks, Luke.
You know,
Yeah.
So good job, guys.
Thank you very much.
I want to say if you don't go to art shows, if you don't go to opening, you don't have to go to the opening.
No, you don't have to go to the opening.
It's
The
better
show,
to not
it's
see.
actually better if you
better
want
to
to see
go
the
after.
art.
Free wine and snacks.
No one cares about free wine and snacks. Just go see the show when you have time, and then you can go get whatever food you want because you're downtown.
Yep.
And the gallery's huge, and there'll be 3 shows up. Do you know what the other 2 artists
Zoe
are?
Milk is showing in the main
cool. I love
space.
her.
So, and she is amazing.
That's how
know?
you say that name? I've been getting the emails and I'm like, soy milk? Why
Zoe.
Soy milk. All right.
Yeah, Zoe Milk is she's an old friend of mine, and she's doing the big space, which, you know, I'm anxious to see what she does because
It's a big space.
It's a big space.
an unrealistically large space. Like
It gets
you know.
intimidating for artists,
Well,
doesn't it?
I honestly think sometimes, unless you are in the habit of doing gigantic paintings, you know, that are really hard to sell, you know, it's just kind of like a space that's just not conducive to doing, like, you know, art shows. But you know, you get like a Ron English who, like, you know, does gigantic paintings, or you got, like, you know, and I mean, there are artists who really command that space.
Like a Robert Burton.
Yeah, I was
guy.
going to say Robert Burton should be in
You
there.
know, but, you know, I'm happy doing like a smaller, more intimate space where I could do like little paintings and, you know, could be like, you know, nice, you know, and, you know, you won't get lost in this space, you know.
I bet your space will be crowded though with people.
Oh my gosh,
I
yes.
hope so. I hope so. It's been 3 years since I've done a major show in Los Angeles.
Really?
Oh, it hasn't been that long?
Wow.
Yeah, time flies when we get old.
So do we get to get on
The
the
theme
guest
of the
list, or
show
do we have to wait
is
in that
getting
line?
old.
You better. What I would say is that if you want to own a Luke Chueh piece, you might as well contact the gallery now
Yes.
and get on the
Preview
preview
list.
list.
Please.
So that way, because I have a feeling that even before the doors open, like with most of your paintings, that
At least the bears.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that all of them will be sold, but a good portion of them
Good
will.
half of them featuring bears
Featuring
and
bears.
or rabbits will
will be
Rabbits.
sold to George.
You know.
So there you go.
Yeah, George is my, you know, biggest, you know, collector. His, you know,
if you consider one big.
you know, his apartment is filled like, you know, salon style. Just, you know, my paintings. You know, he tries to come off as being like, you know, humble and, you know, frugal, but that guy like is nuts with, you know, buying art.
All I do is buy the bootleg shirts and frame them.
Oh, that's, oh. Well, thank you, Luke, for coming on to the show.
Oh,
and,
thank you for having me. I, you know, yeah, it's always fun to watch it. You know, I was going to nominate an artist of the month.
Who would you nominate?
Kenneth Tong. He's a Hong Kong-based artist. He does a lot of stuff. He did the ones where it's like these pagodas that with dragons.
Oh, I have one of those.
Yeah, that's if you like buy a bunch of them, you could like, you know, stack them up. I
Yeah,
met
is this
him.
Black Sea Toy?
Yeah, Black Seed Toy.
Yeah.
He's my nominee because I met him. Really nice guy, you know, and is probably one of the more talented, you know, toy designers that.
We'll put it into consideration.
Well, if what you could do is go to our Facebook page and then nominate him right there just by putting up the thing.
That's what these are for.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I'm doing right now. I'm going to the Facebook. I'm going to go to, what's this show called again?
Toy Geeks Behind the Counter.
All right.
See, this is a counter.
Yeah,
We're behind it.
I get it.
There you go.
Toy.
Well, while you do that, we want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share.
I just gave you a like.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And don't forget to show us how you watch the show. Show us that on the Instagram or on Facebook.
Show us your Luke Chueh collection.
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
Show
Or
us
your
Luke
bear
Chueh.
brick stuff.
Oh, your bear bricks.
Yes.
How many bear bricks do you have?
Ooh. Hopefully all 35 series and then some.
I want to see
Imagine
that.
what that would look like.
It look like this. No, we don't have a picture of it yet. And that's it, guys. So join us next week for another episode, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.